podcasts on UNCTV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNCTV.
Student Andrew Schneider recently produced a documentary, My Life with a Learning Disability, as part of a school project. The film has gone on to be an internet sensation and has several teachers asking to use it in their curriculum. Mr. Schneider attends the Fletcher Academy in Raleigh. He and the school's headmaster, Janelle Blaylock, recently joined Mitch Lewis to talk about the project.
Ms. Janelle Blaylock and Andrew Schneider, welcome to North Carolina Now.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Thank you. Andrew, I'll start off with you. Why did you decide to produce My Life with a Learning Disability?
Well, I was in a video editing class, and it seemed like at the time that I really wanted to produce a film and see what was out there. I mean, like, when I created this film, I wanted to do something unique, nothing really out there. And I looked for a video on documentaries pertaining to learning disabilities, and there was nothing. So I thought I would put together maybe a little film.
And in this 7-minute film, what do you see as some of the challenges you face with having, say, a learning disability?
I think the struggle in school and like working to like get the work you need done, and this like basically, sorry.
Oh no, you're doing great. Hey, you're a film producer. I can't even say that. But Ms. Blaylock, of course, you're with the Fletcher Academy, where Andrew was at the time.
Yes.
What was your reaction when you found out that Andrew was doing this production?
Well, actually, I didn't find out about the production until it was done. It was a project for a class, for his video class, and I did not get a chance to view it until it was already on YouTube. And I think that's really the beauty of the film itself, is that it was pretty much untouched by any school officials or authorities or teachers. It really came from the heart, so it has that beautiful simplicity and sincerity.
What was it like going around and putting this piece together?
It was a lot of fun. Like, we did a lot of after school, and I think we did a couple weekends where we took the camera home and got to use the camera, and that was a cool experience because I never really used a video camera before.
And of course, in the piece, you talked about one of your friends, Brandon. How important is he?
He is one of those figures where somebody with learning disabilities, or really anybody, would need, I think, and like somebody you can share interest with, and just a really good friend to be around.
And tell us a little bit about the Fletcher Academy, and what has been the reaction to Andrew's project?
Well, the Fletcher Academy is an independent school, coeducational. It's for grades 1 through 12. It's located in Raleigh, and it serves children with learning disabilities, learning challenges, and attention disorders. So we have 115 students on an average, and the classes are arranged so that there are 5 students per teacher in the language arts and reading and mathematics classes, so that there's a lot of special attention. The reaction to Andrew's video was, I guess we weren't as surprised as some other folks about how popular it became on YouTube, because everywhere you would go in the hallways, you'd see Andrew with a camera and a video camera, and I would step out of my office often into the hallway, right into a line of someone taping something in the hallways. And so there's opportunities for the students there to do things that are really creative, that don't put the emphasis on learning all the time, that they're very creative. And so technology and things like the video opportunities they have are really great opportunities for them to express themselves.
And Andrew, I understand that you've gotten at least 31,000 hits on YouTube. What do you hope that folks watching your project, your film, will take away from it?
I hope they take away from learning and knowing and being able to realize that there are kids out there with struggles, and being able to work with them and make sure they learn. And like some of the things I think with learning disabilities, it demands teaching differently and like learning in different ways, using different strategies.
And of course, talking about teaching strategies, How can schools, since you're with the Fletcher Academy and you're deeply involved with working with folks with learning disabilities, what can folks do to try and perhaps bring a greater awareness to learning disabilities?
Well, I think that it's really important, as Andrew stated so well, that people really understand that there are different ways to teach, there are different strategies, that it all doesn't have to be in the box. And for a lot of these students, they think outside of the box, and that's really a good thing. But I think one of the strengths that we have that help us become more successful with our students is that our classes are very small, so that you have the opportunity to work individually with students and talk to them and have a dialogue about what do you need, how do you learn better, why did you get that concept faster than you did this way, so that we can prescribe their teaching for them and help them be successful.
I've also heard that Andrew's video is also being used as a teaching tool.
Yes. We were very proud of Andrew's YouTube video, and a lot of us in the school community and the school family, of course, had viewed it. But we were really happily surprised to get some inquiries from people all over the world, actually, in South America and Canada and across the United States, from professors and students in special education who wanted permission to use the video as a teaching tool for other students and for people who were going to become teachers themselves.
Andrew, what message would you like to tell people, especially in looking at your film? You were talking about at times how people would treat you, and sometimes you felt lonely because you had a learning disability. What would you want to tell people as to how to treat folks?
I think people should always be treated with respect. In this video, this points out learning differences do make a person look sheltered or something, but you gotta not so much look at them and say, okay, well, they're not feeling well. You really learn about them and try and treat them just as equally as any student, really, I think.
Any plans for further video productions?
Actually, that's what I'm into right now, and what I think I want to go to college for is make documentaries. And I'm working on putting a website together called OnlimeProductions. And also, over the summer, I'm going to Guatemala with my mother, and I'm going to try and do, for her nonprofit she started, a documentary on what that's all about.
And you're off to a very good start. Andrew Snyder, producer of My Life with a Learning Disability. Ms. Janelle Blaylock, headmaster of the Fletcher Academy. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us, and much success to both of you.
Thank you.
Podcasts on UNCTV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNCTV.